by the time you maybe theoretically have an income where you can buy those stupid top shelf collectibles that you wanted as a kid, you sort of forget about them or you stop looking. So here's some things, maybe they interest you and maybe they're just something you want to, make fun of or say that who would buy that, but the answer is probably me. Starting out with this quarter scale Deadpool that's coming out, I believe in November. This is gonna run you about, I think, $130. It's 18 inches tall. He comes with, I think, interchangeable heads. He's got all his guns and stuff. It's just a big Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like, so that's a cool...
What size is this?
He's 18 inches tall.
That's awesome.
It's the size of a human baby.
Do you know what I like is I really like the paint job on that one because it actually looks like it's got some depth to the suit and the muscles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of times they make if we look at the big turtle on our desk right here.
Yeah,
well,
this
he's
is
old school, obviously.
This was probably like $11 in 1991.
Yeah, but you and I have a bunch of the 18-inch Star Wars figures, and they're kind of hit or miss in terms of how detailed they are. But this is really cool, and the one thing that we never really get with Star Wars at that scale is that amount of accessories, which is super cool to see.
So yeah, NECA's been doing a great job with these. They make a bunch of, they do like Batman Returns quarter scale, they do tons of superhero stuff. So I mean, if you're interested in that, and that sounds like something you'd like to have on your desk or in your bedroom or whatever, my size Deadpool could be yours if you're 18 inches tall. Next up, if you've got a lot more money floating around and maybe you were disappointed by the lack of good Rey action figures from The Force Awakens last year, Hot Toys has you covered. This is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Rey action figure. Hot Toys consistently makes some of the most just jaw-droppingly gorgeous action figures ever.
Yep.
This is, I think, $230 or $290, sorry. So, you could go out and buy a video game console, or you could get this 1/6 scale replica of Rey.
There's also a more expensive version that comes with BB-8 as well, right?
I think that's the version that's $300. Anyway, this is like, she's got her goggles and everything. Really cool.
So one of the things I really like about those figures specifically is that they really figure out how to do cloth at that scale.
Which is not easy.
No, it's not easy because cloth is one of the
weird
things
It's hard to pull off at life size. It's strange. So next up, we weren't crazy about Batman vs. Superman, but I will admit there were some really cool designs in there.
Yep.
Bandai has a line called Mafex, M-A-F-E-X. This, I think, will run you about $60. Here's Armored Batman. They got a few more in this line, but it's got like a ton of articulation. Just got that really wonderful chunky, look at those big boots.
It's just got a good weight to it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to pick up that toy and pose it and play with it because it just looks really awesome.
Like,
side note, like Bandai's killing it right now.
Yeah, Bandai's got some really good stuff. Honestly, like most kind of collector grade plastic action figures coming out of Japan right now are exceptionally cool. And
why do you think that is? That we're getting like such cheap junk over here?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, it could be like weird trade negotiations, but we're getting kind of in the weeds here. Like I said, we weren't crazy about Batman vs. Superman, but this is a cool toy. And they got a Wonder Woman in that line. It looks also great. They got Suicide Squad ones on the way too. Moving on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, get us out of there because he comes with. If you look very carefully down by
look at his ooze.
Down by the ooze and the shuriken. This is of course Shredder from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Only '90s kids remember how cool he is. He comes with a little cell phone that he can talk to Krang on.
Oh my God, that's so cool! It's got little.
Shredder, you bumbling buffoon!
I really look at his hair and everything.
Yeah, this is from a company called, I think it's DreamFX. They're a smaller company. I hadn't really heard of them before. They also have a Casey Jones coming out, which I'm guessing this is probably going to run you about $200 to $300.
So what I really love about this is that like it's realistic and it's very detailed, but it's also got that sort of wonderful cartoony look to it.
They didn't Michael Bay him. They kept him with the original design. That's just a really cool action figure. God, I'm kind of tempted to go for one of these.
That's so awesome.
So moving on, we've got, of course, we've talked about him on the show. This is
Ty Root,
This is this is a bit cheaper. This is NECA's ultimate, I believe, a 7-inch action figure of Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4. This will run you about $30.
Yeah, Naughty Dog's selling this on their store.
If you don't want to break the bank.
It's got two different heads you can swap out too.
Yeah,
right?
you can have him constipated and not constipated.
So tired of climbing.
The one on the right there is when he gets all that gravel and shale in his butt crack during those scenes in that game.
He does complain about that.
He literally says, "I've got gravel in my ass" in that game. Like that's a line. They wrote that. So anyway, moving on. Again, this is another video game collectible that's coming out later this year. I'm really excited about this. Titanfall 2 is not only getting a single-player campaign, it's getting McFarlane toys. So if you want to get this robot with a small man you can place inside of it, like a cool brand new Exo Squad toy. Well, great news, because that's happening, I think, sometime around December.
I absolutely love the new sort of like lankier, slimmer robots they're doing this time around.
Yeah.
The last ones were really cool.
The robots all started doing paleo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like chunkier last time. They remind me of like when they added Big Sisters to BioShock 2, and they were just like that mechanical feel, but just a lot quicker moving. Yeah, they're super cool.
I'm not nuts about Titanfall, but I might go for one of these. It's just cool.
Yeah,
It reminds me of old like 90s McFarlane toys.
Yep.
Then of course, if you like Destiny and you've got some money to throw around, there's a company called 3A that does really nice high-end, like 1/6 scale action figures. They've done one of the Titan before. They just showed off the Warlock the other day. It comes in a couple different varieties.
These are
got all the different
gorgeous.
guns. Yeah, they come in different color schemes. There's a lady version too. So if you want to like try to find something that's really close to your person that you play, your avatar in the game, you can do that. Your particular guardian. These guys actually do I think they do a 1/12 version of the Titanfall, or the Titan from Titanfall 1.
You know what I totally see happening with this? That's a small custom scene coming up with people making their guns and
I really hope so.
To decorate these figures.
Yeah,
with.
dude,
Because that's such a big part of that game is like getting that rare gun and holding on to it.
I'd be so stoked if like 1/6 scale customization reached the same level of like ubiquity that cosplay has.
Yeah.
Like I would love to just be able to go online and be like, I want to buy this character's shoes and this shirt, and just like really, also want to make like just a doll of myself.
Well, like I have a Jabba the Hutt on my desk that has a Playmobil pizza in his mouth because they seem just about the same scale.
Yeah.
I really wish there was one uniform thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, so finally, this is real weird. If you're a weird person who wants weird toys that aren't based on anything recent, there are these cherubs that are coming by way of. This is from the Fig Arts line, which is
I love the pissing one.
This is also Bandai. Yeah, these are hyper articulated. This is the same line. Or, I'm sorry, these are actually Figmas. These are the same line that do like the.
Did you blur out those little panguses?
No, actually, Hobby Link Japan, the website where I found these, did that. They apparently they can show all kinds of robot destruction, but no little panguses on
just
the
piss,
angels.
no pangus.
Yeah. So I think I might go for these. They come with little trumpets too.
Hey, the pose in the upper right, there's actually a statue you can unlock in Animal Crossing that you can put that in your house and it's peeing the entire time.
Really?
And it's called Mannequin Piss.
That's really weird. That's also the name of my industrial album. You can find me on SoundCloud, Mannequin Piss. Mm-hmm. It's good album. Anyway, so those are your collectibles. If you're looking for a place to buy toys, dude, just screw around with Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, Hobby Link Japan. Just Google it. I'll post pictures of toys online, and people are like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, I searched for it. Mm-hmm. I typed in the name of something I like, and then action figure next to it, and lo and behold, they're out there. So, let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys are after, and if you think I should maybe pay my student loans instead of buying that large Deadpool. I don't care.